Now, from across the Tri-States, this is KHQA Sports.
The 92nd Winchester Invitational Tournament kicked off this weekend with a stacked list of contenders in each bracket. Year after year, the friendly folks put on the week-long event behind so much history from the years past. And one man holds the title as the tournament's historian wizard who knows each and every facet about Winchester basketball. Ken Coultas is probably one of the nicest guys you will ever meet and one of the smartest. KC, as he's known around Winchester, can drop a local sports history answer just like that. And he's been doing it for a long time. Take a listen.
I've always, even since grade school, I've always liked sports and history. So I went about 20 years ago, there was a trivia question about the tournament that came up and nobody knew the answer. So I was on Christmas break from college, so I went and dug through some old newspapers and found the answer and kind of just been going on with it ever since then.
And Kent has kept those newspapers till this day, saving all those great memories from each tournament.
I enjoy looking at the old scores, all the old newspapers and scores and things that happened, 20, 30, or, like our tournaments 90 some years ago. I just enjoy going through the old newspapers and reading what happened years ago.
Many ask Kent what keeps him so interested year after year. It's the tales about the early years he really enjoys.
Before the bridge at Florence was built, so it made it easier for some of the Pike County teams by the river would freeze over. And I know one story, the basketball team at Nebo actually drove their bus across the river. And another time, a Pittsfield team, the Pittsfield players drove to the river and their players walked across the river, and some people from Winchester picked them up and brought them to the Winchester for the games. And just stories like that are pretty neat to me.
For all the years Winchester has been opening their gym doors for the WIT, one of Kent's favorite memories happened not too long ago.
Being at Winchester, it's always nice when the home team, does well in the tournament. And, I think 2 years ago we were lucky enough to win it. And I remember one year we were ranked 11th in the tournament. And, that's, you don't really see too many teams do well, but we actually pulled a few upsets and got to the championship game. And that was a nice year for us, too.
With such a rich history, Kent is quick to point out how passionate the town is in putting on a great event.
We take a lot of pride in, we call it the oldest invitational tournament in the state of Illinois, and nobody's really ever called us to, challenge us. And I think the community just takes a lot of pride, and, you'll see all kinds of volunteers down here, working all week, and, we just like putting it on. We always hear, compliments, telling us how well we do and how well everybody's treated. So it just makes us feel really good to know that.